Or another way to do it is to shrink the context and create the leaderboard only for your friends. In that way, instead of you being ranked in 1 million users, you are being only ranked in the 20 users that you have played with. That gives a sense of motivation as well. Collaboration, we like to work in teams to achieve something. So that's something that you will also want to capture in design gamification. In Farmville, I need 5 neighbors to build a pigsty. If I don't have 5 neighbors, I cannot build it. So I need to go out and ask for help. And when actually I get 5 neighbors, I see them working together to build the pigsty, which gives some kind of a motivation. Then community is, again, as I mentioned, newsfeed comes to mind in a gamification element. Exactly, we know what the community is doing and the community knows what I am doing. And also, as mentioned, it also help in establishing social norms and good stuff like that. And points, lastly, it's like the number that goes up and down. It indicates of something of what I already have or what I can spend to actually buy something else. So that's the core, one of the core elements of gamification. And points can be something, you can have different buckets. So if you play World of Warcraft or any other game, you can earn gold or you can earn experience points. Experience points will help you level up. Gold will help you buy something else. So when you design elements like this, keep in mind when you design points, keep in mind what you're trying to actually achieve. This brings us to the fourth quest. There is a trick to this. You have negative mark in this. There are more than one answer, but if you get a wrong answer, you will deduct 10 points from your score. So, as in any game, this is an autonomy. You have a decision to make here, whether to accept the quest or not accept the quest. Right? Am I clear? This is negative marking. Wrong answer deducts 10 points. Right answer adds 10 points. So, it's up to you. I'll give you 10 seconds. And if you want to have a reference, I have given you the sheet of paper where it talks about all the intrinsic motivators and the game mechanics as well. Yeah.
Write it down?
Yeah, just write it down in the box, Q4. Okay. So the answer is mastery and progress. So actually I messed up the presentation. That last line was supposed to be on my mouse click, but you already see that. So the idea was pretty much I'm going to ask you, there's one more, can you spot it? And as I mentioned before, autonomy covers pretty much every game mechanic out there. So if somebody answered it, they would have got the Goodyear badge. But I believe everybody knows the answer, so everybody gets a Goodyear badge. So just put a star on the. Okay, so let's quickly talk about rewards. If you notice, the game mechanics, we never talked about rewards. We talked about feedback and a lot of other stuff, but we never talked about rewards. Because rewards brings us back to the initial discussion that we had, which was around extrinsic rewards and intrinsic rewards. Some people want cash as an award, but some people that doesn't matter. For instance, if you are a Madonna fan and you have been following her for quite a long time, and 100 of the best fans get selected, if she says, I'll give you $100 or an early access to my upcoming show, I'm pretty sure most of you will take the second one as opposed to the $100. But what would be interesting is to see at what amount would you take the other one. Like maybe if I bump up it to 200, 500,000, 1,500, at what point would you take that? Because that is actually the amount that you, apply to your fan, for your loyalty towards her, right? So that's one thing. And even another thing about rewards is, think about it, like if you're a senior vice president at a company and I come and tell you that, okay, you're going to get a hike, but I'm going to take the senior out of your title and you will be a vice president. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will not want a hike, because most of them I mean, it also depends how big your hike is, but, but if it was not the traditional raises that you get, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people would want the vice president. So that's one thing. Again, power, as I mentioned, some people, if you promote them to a senior vice president, then it's like they feel more powerful, right? More number of people that report to me, or more number of the total profit and loss that I'm responsible for. Those are the things that are rewarding. And pro-social incentives, this is another thing which is very interesting to know, is that people find it rewarding to give it to others. So if you give them somebody $100 which they can spend on others, or maybe reward a colleague or somebody at work who helped you in achieving a business goal, people actually feel it more rewarding than getting $100. It's interesting, but research has proven that that is indeed true. And also, like, if you see a lot of companies today do volunteer programs where they encourage employees to spend time doing volunteer service for their respective charities. That is another pro-social incentive. Okay, so with that, we have talked about game mechanics and gamification, and all of you are now a game mechanic. So you get a game mechanic badge. So having understood all these concepts. Okay, now let's talk about real stuff. So that's all the principles of gamification, Farmville and World of Warcraft and things like that. But now let's see how exactly businesses are using gamification in their real day-to-day life. This is Duolingo. If you haven't heard about Duolingo, it's an online platform to learn a language. So what they do is they created an overall experience in the form of a game where you can learn new language like Spanish, Chinese, and I think they have a lot more new languages as well. So if you look at their game, I took some screenshots of their website. So initially there is an owl that comes in and explains you the concepts of what this platform does, what you need to achieve, and what you will get, and things like that. That's onboarding, right? That's the game mechanic that we talked about. And then if you see on the right, there is that one in that badge, which is your level. That actually tells you which level you are in. That's level up. And then you see, as I told you, there are 3 different points. Some gold and some W in the blue, and then some fire, which is called energy, or I don't exactly know what that is. But so there are 3 different types of points. That's another game mechanic. And in the bottom right, you see there's a leaderboard, which is competition. So they applied like almost 4 different game mechanics on that page. The next one is, this is like a learning map. So these are like missions. So this is the game mechanic, which is goals. Pretty much it tells you what you need to complete before you can unlock something else. That is goals. And then you can also see the star here, which is a badge that you could have earned, or you have earned. And then transparency. Pretty much I exactly know where I am in the overall learning process. Some of them are grayed out, which means I don't have access to, and some of them are in color, which means that I have accessed them and I have attained some certain kind of proficiency in those courses. The other thing, as I mentioned, you see that leaderboard is time-based. So what they did was this week, this month, and all times. So in order to tackle the problem of demotivation, they applied the time-based leaderboards. That's competition. Okay. So now, actually, there is a quest here. Identify the game mechanic that screen is trying to tell us. So what they did was they are trying to translate that "hello, my name is Duo" into Spanish, and they submitted it, and they got a response back.
Fast feedback.
Okay, so that's correct. So fast feedback is the answer. So if everybody got it, put 10 points in your box. And then other piece they do is collaboration. They ask you to work with teammates to translate documents on the web. So pretty much if you can work with your team members to translate an English article into Spanish, and you feel that sense of teamwork, and you all get points for doing it. Similar concept in World of Warcraft is you go to a dungeon, you go with your friends to slay the demons. You cannot slay them alone. So you need that collaboration of friends to achieve something, which is humongous. So that is collaboration. The last thing is community. There is a newsfeed as well in Duolingo which talks about what everybody is doing so that and what you are doing. What actually, we'll talk about the community a little later. Right? So that's Duolingo. And then I'll talk about another interesting concept, Chiquita. How many of you remember hearing this word, Chiquita? No? You probably saw those stickers on bananas, right? Right? Yeah. So Chiquita is actually a banana. One of their primary products is bananas, but they also make other kinds of foods. What they did was they partnered with 20th Century Fox. There was a movie which released a few years ago called Rio, an animated movie, and they created this gamification experience where they tried to sell their movie and their products together. So what they did is they created this website where people can sign in or sign up, and then they are given a virtual passport of a lot of badges, like similar to what you have, but a little beautiful. And then they earn these banana stickers throughout the process, and then they stick it up. And the more number of badges that you earn, the new rewards that you unlock. So let me explain. This is a sweepstakes, right? Traditional sweepstakes are like you don't want your friend to participate because you are losing the chance to win. Because if he signs in, then your probability of winning has been reduced. But what they did is actually they made it clever. They said the more number of badges people earn, the bigger the award would be. So now everybody started promoting it, asking your friends to come on, play this game and let's unlock this. So on the next page, I'll show it to you. So that's the idea behind this. So people promote this, they earn badges, they unlock bigger prizes, and